Hello everyone, my name is Heidi and welcome back to my channel here on YouTube, Baby Name Sunday. Now this week's video is going to be awesome. So we are doing the must-have baby girl names for your 2024 baby name list. So these names, you need to write them down for your 2024 baby girls that are going to be born this upcoming year. Myself and then one of my namer friends, one of my best friends over on Instagram, Lilia from Heart Baby Names, we actually did a reel yesterday over on Instagram and everybody was loving this on the specific topic. So you can go and take a look at her page, but you can also go and take a look at our reel on there for some more name inspo that we kind of came together with some names, but today's list will be some of my names that I truly love and that you guys need to add on your personal baby girl names list. So great name ideas for girls, and let's get on into it. So starting today's list off strong, we have the name Avalie, spelled A-V-A-L-I-E, Avalie. This is so beautiful. It means life, bird, water, or island. Then we have the sweetest nickname, Lulu, spelled L-U-L-U. This one, guys, any kind of a Lu beginning names or any names that can have that nickname Lulu, this is just it. But Lulu itself is so stunning and it means pearl. For my next one, this is one of my favorite names on today's list, and that's the name Zavie, spelled Z-A-V-I-E, Zavie. I've heard a lot of Sadie or Zavia, lots of Z names popping all around, and I am just all for it. But Zavie means bright house, and it's a derivative of the name Zavia. We have been really also loving the L-A ending names like La. So we have the name Skyla, spelled S-K-Y-L-A, Skyla, but I also added Skya, S-K-I-A, if you want like a sky derivative. Now these two obviously mean little girl of the skies. Time for one of my personal favorites, but also one of Lilia's as well, and we love the name Emrielle, spelled E-M-R-I-E-L-L-E, Emrielle. This one has a ton of nicknames, guys. Emery, Ella. It also has the beautiful just Ella ending, which everybody has been crying over and just wanting. And Emrielle means of the sea, but it also means God is gracious. Short and sweet, we have the name Cami, spelled C-A-M-I, Cami. This is also another really sweet one. You can do it with a K as well. And Cami is a place name. It's derived from Cambria, but it also means little flower. Time to switch things up here. We are going very edgy, and I have loved the name Storm, spelled S-T-O-R-M, Storm. This is powerful, enlightening. It's very energetic, but playful as well. And I think weather names in general, nature names in general, are just always a big hit. And Storm is a great gender neutral or unisex name option. Gorgeous name here next. It's a little vintage. It's the name Rumina, spelled R-U-M-I-N-A, Rumina. Now, with the nickname of Ru or even Rumi, Mina, this is just one of those names with such great nickname potential. And this one is a Roman mythology goddess of breastfeeding mothers, so nursing infants of all species. I have two options here next. So I have Margot and Marlo, so M-A-R-G-O or G-O-T, and Marlo, M-A-R-L-O-W-E. These two are going to be a hit. I've heard a lot of parents just absolutely loving any French names, so Margot, but Marlo as well is just so soft, and it has that low ending like Winslow, Harlow, all of those names. It just has it all. And Margot means pearl, and Marlo means driftwood. Now, speaking of nature and nature meanings, I have two names here again, but they both have the same meaning. So I have the name Honey, H-O-N-E-Y, honey, but I also have the French version, miel, so M-I-E-L, or you can do E-L-L-E if you want that L ending. Now both of these, miel is honey in French, so it means sweet or sweet little one. Now before I move on with some more names on today's list, be sure you guys are subscribed down below, hitting the bell notification beside it if you want to be notified every single time I upload. You can also check out some links down in my description box. I'll have the link directly to my Instagram so you can go check it out. You can also go check out Lilia as well and check out our reel. And make sure while you're at it down there, leave a comment of your favorite name and give the video a thumbs up. Moving on here, we have a really kind of celestial sounding name, and that's the name Neora, spelled N-E-O-R-A-H, Neora. This is just powerful to me. It sounds like a moon goddess or some sort of goddess name. Now Neora, for the meaning, is gorgeous. It means shining as bright as light. Another one here that is very popular on the other side of the ocean, so over in Europe, Australia, a really poppin' name over there is Imogen, spelled I-M-O-G-E-N, Imogen. Now, lots of parents here have been kind of slowly coming past this name and being like, you know what, this is a great name to add to my list. So I definitely see a rise with the name Imogen over here in the western part of the world. It's very unique right now, but I definitely see it on the rise in the future. And Imogen means maiden. Just like Imogen, another rising star here, more Viking inspired, is Zelda. Spelled Z-E-L-D-A, Zelda. Guys, this is absolutely everything. I love the name Zelda. I played it growing up and I feel like it just has this nostalgic feeling. Now Zelda means gray fighting maiden, so it has such power behind this little girl. All right, time for another beachy inspired name here. This is actually Japanese originated, and it's the name Kairi, spelled K-A-I-R-I, Kairi. Now this Japanese rooted name means sea. I also have the name Cedra, spelled S-I-D-R-A, Cedra. This one has a ton of meanings. It means like a star, order, sequence, or lotus tree. Now, tons of wonderful meanings, and Cedra just has almost like a Sylvia kind of feel, but a little bit different. Now, we're slowly making our way down the list here, but this next one, everybody has been loving for boys and has been used. It's very popular on the boys side, but for the girls, it is a rising star, and that's the name Beau, spelled B-E-A-U. Beau. Now I've seen some people use the X on the end just to make it a little fun and playful, but Beau is a French rooted name. It means handsome, or in general it just means stunning. A wonderful, beautiful vintage name here. We have the name Lorelei, spelled L-O-R-E-L-A-I, Lorelei. Just the sound of this name, the flow is incredible to me. It's one of my favorite sounding names just because of the flow, Lorelei, and this one means alluring. So now we have made it to a few actual Irish names. I feel like a lot of Irish names are on this list because I'm just a big fan favorite of it, but a lot of you guys are a big fan favorite of Irish names recently, or even Scandinavian, Norwegian, Swedish names, just that kind of region altogether. So next up, this is a little different, is the name Torrin, spelled T-O-R-R-I-N, Torrin. Now this one is definitely used so much over on the boys side, but with gender neutral and unisex names kind of coming up recently, I really think that this is a great name. Also like Tate, Tatum, those style names have already made it over to the girl side. So what about Torrin? You can also play with the spelling, maybe add a Y, T-O-R-Y-N, but this is the traditional Irish spelling with the double R, and it means chief or from the little hills. I also have the name Fenna, spelled F-E-N-N-A, Fenna. The Enna ending names have also been a little bit of a trend recently. I think this is beautiful, kind of fun, playful, and it sounds like Lena, Kenna, all of those style names. So Fenna. And Fenna is actually a vintage Dutch and Frisian name, and it means peace. I have two kind of spellings for my next one here, and they both have actually a little bit of a different pronunciation. So I have the name Amélie, A-M-E-L-I-E. It's a French name. It's actually the French form of Amelia, but I also have Amélie, spelled A-M-A-L-I-E. Now, both of these names mean work, like hardworking, industrious one, and I think they would be really great alternatives to the ever so popular Amelia. We also have Fia, spelled F-I-A, Fia. This is a beautiful name, wonderful if you want to honor or have an alternative name to Sophia. I think of Fia as that nicknamey style name as alone. It just stands by itself. And Fia means wild one. Now, just like Torin, I added another one here for that unisex gender neutral category. And I think that this one is so underrated, but definitely needs to make known. And that's the name Connolly, spelled C-O-N-N-E-L-L-Y, Connolly. You can hear in the name so many great nicknames that already people are using. They love the name Nell, Nellie, Nella. You can do cute nicknames just like those, but a little bit more gender neutral. Connolly just has a really fun and playful sound, and Connolly is also another Irish name, and the meaning is incredible. It means love and friendship. Another Irish name here is Una, spelled O-O-N-A, or you can spell it as U-N-A. Now, Una means lamb, happy, or the one. This is a great, unique letter name. Lots of short, sweet 3-letter names. U-N-A, just simple and sweet. And Una with the double O is just adorable. So either way works, and they both have the same meaning. Now, before I mention the rest of my list here, I think I have about 8 or so names. I do always want to remind you guys that I do offer personalized name consultations. Now, what that means is basically I send you guys a questionnaire. It has a ton of questions on it, really figuring out what you are looking for in a name, and it asks for suggestions from you, and there's a space at the end where you can add in your own information that I might need to create the best list for you, and then I curate a customized list from scratch for you. So if you have any questions on that, if you want pricing, I have about 3 packages, but I can definitely customize a package for you if those don't work. So you can email me. I'll have my email right here. I'll also have it down in the description box. But you can also send me a DM over on Instagram if you feel more comfortable. So time for our last few names here. So we have the name Billy, spelled B-I-L-L-I-E, Billy. This is another one of those Frankie style names, Stevie. It falls right into that category, Billy. And this one means resolute protection. I also have the stunning name Aureya, spelled A-U-R-A-Y-A, Aureya. This one is like mixing Raya or Raya and Aura, which are 2 4-letter names that are on the absolute rise right now. Aura is gorgeous, Raya or Raya is gorgeous, but let's add those 2 together to make it a little longer. Aureya. Absolutely stunning, and this one means the golden one. A little vintage here. I mean, not really a little, really vintage here, and I think this one needs a comeback, is the name Betsy, spelled B-E-T-S-Y, Betsy. I also think adding an IE on the end instead of the Y would be super, super cute. We have Bonnie already. Let's do Betsy. And Betsy means pledge to God. Time for another edgy Z name, guys, that is very gender neutral. It's the name Ziggy, spelled Z-I-G-G-Y, Ziggy. This is one I would definitely use in an absolute heartbeat. I think it's playful, fun, energetic, and definitely one of those names. It's like, oh wow, your child's name is Ziggy. That's so fun. I just think it's a fun name. And Ziggy means victory. I have two names here, Flory and Flora. So F-L-O-R-R-I-E, Flory, if you want a little nicknamey style name, or Flora, F-L-O-R-A. These two together are definitely going to be a big hit for the future, very timeless, and definitely vintage revivals for Flora. And these two obviously mean little flower. All right, last 6 or so names here. We have Pia, spelled P-I-A, Pia. This is one of those short and sweet 3-letter names. We already have Bia, Zia, Sia. What about Pia? And this one means from Mount Olympus. Beatrix, spelled B-E-A-T-R-I-X, Beatrix. This one has a little bit of a fun ending other than the Beatrice. I think it's a little bit more modern and playful, so I think that would definitely be a big hit. And this one means she who brings happiness and is a blessed one. Last 4 names here, we have Molly, spelled M-A-L-I, Molly. This one's a beautiful name meaning jasmine flower. Then speaking of flowers, we have Linnea, spelled L-I-N-N-E-A, Linnea. This one's just a stunning true floral name. It's Swedish originated, meaning twin flower or lime tree. Then for my last 2 names here, which were kind of like late submissions that I feel really complete the list, we have the gender neutral name Sutton, spelled S-U-T-T-O-N, Sutton. You guys, this is wonderful for a little girl, for a little boy, for absolutely everyone. And I believe it's gonna be one of those timeless gender neutral names in the future. It means from the Southern homestead. It's just a cute one. Then last but not least, another Irish favorite that has been slowly on the rise, and I truly feel it needs to be on your 2024 girls name list, and that's the name Fallon, spelled F-A-L-L-O-N. Fallon. This is like a girl power name. It's strong, powerful, very kind of like feminist feeling, and it means leader. So your little leader of a girl has a very just, you know, girl power feeling, and I think it just works so well for 2024 and beyond. So thank you guys so much for watching today's list, watching today's video. I appreciate it so much. And thank you to Lilia as well for kind of helping out with some of the names on today's list. I'll have all of our links down below. Make sure you guys go check out our reel over on Instagram. Guys, it has such great names over on there. I think we have like almost 60 names on there or something. So go take a look. But thank you again for watching. I will see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. All right, take care. Bye.